Today I've come to Washington, UK.
Specifically, Washington Old Hall, the ancestral home of George Washington, first President of the United States. The hall was acquired by William de Wessington from the Bishop of Durham around late 12th century, likely just after William the Conqueror's harrying of the north. In acquiring the property, de Wessington was to assist the bishop in protecting the County Palatine of Durham from Anglo-Saxon rebels. However, the name Wessington, now known as Washington, likely derives from the Anglo-Saxon for the estate of the Huasa family. Probably botched that pronunciation. In 1613, the Washingtons sold the manor back to the Bishop of Durham. However, the familial surname Washington would stick. Therefore, although George Washington never played here with marbles and dolls, the reason we have Washington DC so called in the States is because of this sweet little manor house in the northeast of England, as once visited by Jimmy Carter. The hall would be later reconstructed, sold off, and divided into 9 tenements. Most of these tenants, such as the Bone family, were coal miners. It must have been bleeding awful having 17 children in one room, with babies kept in drawers. Soon after, the manor was declared unfit for human habitation. A local schoolmaster, Frederick Hill, wasn't having this, and so he decided to restore the manor, which was then acquired by the National Trust. My visit to Washington Old Hall, albeit brief, was enjoyable. I spent a great chunk of it talking to a volunteer about the history of the place. She was actually rather lovely. Then it started to spit, so I thought, get me out of here.